replay viewer. How you doing? You missed it, but you can still watch. Thank God for replays, right? Were you here last night? It's alright if you weren't. So this is our time before the live viewers kind of start trickling in. How are you doing? Are you okay? How's your Thanksgiving? Are you preparing for that? I hope you enjoy this recording. I think it went really well, but you know better than I do because it's done. Hey, someone popped in. How are you? I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Hey, Hood Psychic. Hey, Dylan. Hello, Decor by Dylan. How are you? Hey, Clinton. Thank you so much for your help last night. I really appreciate you coming through, Clinton. Thank you. And for those teal hearts, your snaps have me. I'm glad they added happiness to your day. Ooh, teal blue, navy blue. Look, yum. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Good evening, Clinton. Thank you so much for coming through. I really enjoyed your scope. Do you only scope once a week? Okay, thank you for one of those hearts, Hood Psychic. I appreciate you doing that. I am going to get started. I am your world-class personal development coach, speaker, and life enthusiast, Coach Nachi. I am called to serve those who want to live more like themselves right now, today, right now. Live Like You Now is not just a gimmick. This is something I believe. This is something I love. Thank you so much, Roman, for popping in and sending all those hearts. I'm so sad I missed your scopes yesterday. I'm literally like sad that I missed them live. Gah. Today, livelikeyournow.com. Damn, thank you. Are you on the internet? That was quick. Ooh. Thank you. So, your support system. Today, I believe, should be the last one of the series. And then I think the next one might be just kind of me giving examples of my own support system and how I've handled each step, even though I've kind of been sprinkling that throughout. Anyway, Cold Stone with the Thumb. Yeah, you are legit. I hope you're going live today. And Dylan, I hope you're going live today too. Okay, so this one's going to be fairly quick. It's 8 ways to support your support system as the external support system and also as your internal support system, which we talked about yesterday. There are 3 ways that I have listed, just 3 little tips to support your support system, which is your external support system. The dark blue and orange is beautiful. Yes, it is really pretty. Like, SG Row colors are super pretty. Thank you so much for sharing, Roman. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. So, your support system, a way to support the people who are supporting you, a way to support... Thank you so much for inviting your followers, Dylan, Hood Psychic. I thank you for that. And for those listening, thank you so much. If you want to invite also, that's great. Content is officially about to start. So, a way to support your support system is number 1, to thank them. Thanking someone is often forgotten. Hey, Mr. Proctor! Welcome! Thank you for popping through last night. I appreciate you. So thanking your support system is important. Thanking your support system is something that you shouldn't ever overlook. When all else fails, thank somebody. Bonus, thank them in a way that makes sense to them. Hi, how are you? What is your name, Mr. Proctor? So, for instance, Roman, if you don't mind me using you as an example again, Roman shared that thank you for coming back through. That battery life. Periscope is, So Roman's said his girlfriend's love language is gifts. So if Roman wanted to thank her for doing something for him, he would most likely. That's awful. What is that? An apple? He would want to maybe give her a gift, give her something. If she wanted to thank him, she could maybe give him a massage, right? Have her watch this, right, Roman? Have your girlfriend give you a massage if she wants to thank you for something. Because his love language he shared is touch. My love language is, thank you for coming back, Mr. Proctor. I appreciate you being here. My love language is words of affirmation. I used to know someone whose love language was gifts. As I'm not a good gifter, I say that. That's what you should do. You should share this with her so that she knows what's up. Give him a massage, girl. my love language is words of affirmation. I had a good friend, a good support system whose love language is gifts. I don't know how to do gifts. I'm not a gifter. A gifter would have to let me know. What I did to, hey Gary, hi Gary, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you in. The way I supported her, the way I said thank you was I gave her a card. Now, from a gifter, they're probably like, a card? Okay. But for me, I was like, I tried. My words of affirmation and giving you something, that's the way to do it, right? A thank you is a gift. I use my words, you get something. So that's another way to kind of do that. That's number one. Say thank you. Appreciate them. Show them gratitude for them helping you out. Bring her a dead bird that you caught. Exactly. Oh my God, cats are such gifters. What's wrong with you? That's a really good idea for your cats. You should give your cats dead birds. I think they really like that. Thank you for those pink, ooh, what is that? Fuchsia hearts and those gold hearts. Thank you. I appreciate those. They mingle really well together. So yeah, thank your support system. Show them gratitude in a way that speaks to them. So give them thanks in the way that makes sense to them in their support language. Support them back is number 2. Show up for them, right? If they ask you to support them in a way that you can, make it happen. Why not? Thank you for those fuchsia hearts and those yellow hearts. Yum. So, and those gold hearts, y'all are killing it with these hearts today. Support them in a way that they feel it. Thank them in a way that makes sense to them. Thank them in a way that they can see, oh, wow, I'm sorry. Support them. They're kind of close together. Thanking someone is thanking them, hey, Rita, God's afternoon, girl. Thank them in a way that makes sense to them. Support them in a way that makes sense to them. These are two different things. Thanking someone isn't necessarily supporting them. If they need something, support them in that way, right? Support them in a way that you can. Show up for them in a way that makes sense. Hey, beautiful, God's afternoon. Thank you, Rita, from a beautiful to another. You rock. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, Roman. I appreciate that. Throw some rocks at me. Yeah, show up for them in a way that makes sense for them. If you show up for them in a way that makes sense for you, they might not be able to feel it. So show up for them in a way that makes sense for them. I personally like to show, I'll tell that next time. Number 3 is super big. Listen, open your ears. Thank you for sharing, Rita. I'm about to drop a big one. So this is super needed. Thank you for inviting your followers too, Rita. I really appreciate you doing that. Keep them in their lane. Thank you. 1,000 hearts. Hey, Mr. Proctor, get it. Thank you for sharing, Gary. Thank you so much for sharing on Twitter and inviting your followers. I really appreciate y'all doing that. The big one is keep them in their lane, right? Keep your support system in your lane. I know we talked about what you need and what's missing and finding that out and seeing who could fulfill that for you. But some people will just fulfill what they can fulfill. Keep them in their lane. You having outrageous expectations of someone who can't quite meet that standard is not you supporting them as your support system. If someone is a gifter and what you want for them is for them to just pat you on the back and tell you how amazing you are and not give you gifts, like, I don't need these gifts, tell me how amazing I am, and they don't do that, just thank them and support them and how they see it and keep them in their lane. Just keep them in their lane. When it comes to business, if you have someone who, oh God, no, let's use hey, Ava hosting, how are you? Let's use a gym trainer. If you have a professional trainer, you go to the gym, this is someone who gets in your face and gets your body right and tight, right? This person does this, that, and the other. And you say, hey, how are you? What's your name? This is your support system. This is your trainer. That's how they support you. Now, if you went to your trainer and you were like, look, I need you to come through for me on Periscope. What? Keep them in their lane. Get it right, get it tight. Exactly. Keep your support system in their lane. Acknowledge them for their lane. If you need more, okay, ask them. But if they can't deliver at that level, keep them at the level that they're at. In that, you appreciate them where they're at. Nobody likes to be underappreciated when they're doing their best for you. So keep them in their lane. So the next tips are how to appreciate yourself as your own support system. I don't have a support system. Ava, I've been talking a lot about support systems, and you'd be surprised. I would say, define what support system means to you, boo. I missed that comment. Oh my god, what was that comment? I missed it. I'm so sorry I missed it. Define what it is for you first, and see who in your life is actually fulfilling those things for you. And when you see that you're still kind of missing something, then ask yourself what's missing and what you need, and ask for it in a way that makes sense for you. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Proctor. Thank you. Hey, Monkey's World. I like my personality too. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy my own company. What if you don't have a support system? Hey, Monkey's World. What if you don't have a support system? So, I would say first define what support system means to you, because you might have some people in your life who are supporting you, but you don't really realize that they're supporting you. We talked about the 5 love languages. If you type in love language, find out what your love language is, and you'll be able to see what other, are you ghosting? I don't know. I couldn't see your comment, like it went by too fast. What did you say, boo? What did you say? I want to know what you said. Yeah, find your, my ghosting. Find what that means to you first. Just get that base knowledge. No, of course, boo, Monkey's World, you're welcome. You're so welcome. Okay, as a support system as yourself. Be gentle. Number 1, be gentle with yourself. I am a go-getter. I am a coach, yeah? Personal development coach, speaker, and life enthusiast, Coach Nachi, called to serve those who want to live more like themselves now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not on Thanksgiving, not in the New Year. Sending you the list of info for your crisis line. Thank you so much. I'm so excited for that. Thank you. I totally appreciate you doing that. Be gentle. Oh God, Rita knows all about that. Rita, if you're not up on Rita's scopes, she talks about going through abuse, and thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate you so much. It's ridiculous. Thank you. Rita scopes about abuse and emotional and physical and all these types of abuse, and how to find your way to that light at the end of the tunnel. That's your girl. Rita, throw up some emojis, let the people see you. Thank you so much for those hearts. Those hearts are beautiful. Be gentle with yourself. I don't mean be gentle as in slack off. I don't mean be gentle as in, oh, it's okay, we worked out 2 days ago, I'm still feeling pain, I'm not gonna go. No, I'm saying when you have done your best, when you are your own support system, you need to be absolutely gentle with yourself. Why? Because you know what I'm talking about, Roman. That's Rita. That's Rita. Be gentle. Don't crucify yourself. You were doing the best that you can with what you've got. Hey, Light Heels. Yes, Light Heels. Yes, I love that name. Light Heels. Light Heels. Being gentle with yourself is healing. It amends, hey girl, it amends your reputation with yourself. It builds that cushion for yourself as well. Am I lagging now? Am I like out of sync? I hope not. Number 2 for self-care for yourself, which is number 5 in the list of 8, is acknowledge your wins and what you're doing well. Thank you, Roman. Thank you. Acknowledge your wins and acknowledge what you're doing well. How often do we just keep going? When was the last time you actually stopped and said, whew, I've done something really good today. Good job, Coach Nachi. Good job, Rita. Good job, Mr. Proctor. Good job, Light Heels. Good job. Who else is in here? Good job, Gary. Good job, Roman. Good job, Rita. Good job, Clinton Coy. Good job, everybody. Who's on air? Type your name in so I can shout you out. When was the last time you just ordered your proof? Yes! Roman has a book coming out on Amazon. Roman, did you stop and congratulate yourself? Did you stop and acknowledge yourself? Because that's a huge thing. Good job, Roman. Good. Do that. That's another thing that builds your reputation. And that's another thing. Good. Good job, Roman. I'm glad. Killing me. Acknowledge what you're doing well. And also look back and say, what did you do well? If something didn't go right and you didn't maybe have a support system in that, time for the next one. Ooh, popping them out. Yes. Acknowledge what you did well. What did you do well? Especially when things go wrong. There's always something that you did well that you can always say thank you for yourself for. 2,000 hearts. Yes. Mr. Proctor, get it. Hey, Lumparito. Bye, Lumparito. Okay, have some self-care in place. For those who feel that you are your own support system, That's not, hey, Loompa, okay, bye, Loomparito. Girl, you tripping me up. Do you have self-care strategies in place? First, don't just, when you hear support system, don't just give up and say, I don't have one. Don't do that. First, define what that is for you. See who's actually fulfilling that in your life, or what is actually fulfilling that in your life as far as resources, and what you can do for that. Yesterday, okay, Loomparito girl, I hope you're fine. Last night, I shared my Mount Kilimanjaro. I have unless when it got to writing down the components of what that's going to contain, I then started thinking of the people who could support me, the resources I could have. Hey, Lou Listens, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here, Lou Listens. Hey, thank you so much for being here. So write down, oh my God. Have some self-care in place is what I'm saying. When you suss out first whether you have a support system or not and defining it. And then once you've done all of that, have some self-care in place for yourself when you are the person who's supporting you. I like to meditate. Guided meditation is amazing. I like to do yoga when I'm really just at my wit's end. I like to have, I talk to my coach. My coach, she gives me the space to vent and the space to just be myself fully and talk all the talk I need to. That's important to me. Having your coaches is awesome. So what are your self-care strategies? Some people go to work out. I know people who go to work out as a way to take care of themselves. I know some people who run. Know some people who bake. Don't eat when you're sad. Don't do that. But hey, Light Heels, welcome back, bro. Just take care of yourself in a real, genuine way. I did a whole self-care September thing, and that's still something that's really, I eat cake and, I eat cake and ice cream. What's your favorite flavor, Rita? What's your favorite ice cream flavor? I like vanilla. Exercise is so important. Listen to Lou. Lou listens. Listen, Lou. Exercise is so important. And if that's something that is a part of your self-care strategy, go ahead and do that. And define what exercise means to you. Is it dancing? I'm so sorry. Is it reconnecting a lot? I see. I'm so sorry, Light Heels, but I appreciate you continuously coming back in. Thank you so much. That actually really means a lot to me. If not on your end, okay, Light Heels, boo, I'm sorry. I'll try to send energy to the waves in the building to stop disconnecting you, but I appreciate you hopping back in. New update, yeah, girl, it was messing me up yesterday. Hopping over and come back in. Strawberry shortcake. All right, Rita. Yes, I see you. For those that are new or it's their first time here, I am your world-class personal development coach, speaker, and life enthusiast. Thank you so much for that, Light Heels. I do believe Light Heels. I can ask people to follow and share. Roman, I've seen you do that, but I actually don't know how to without messing up my broadcast. So, Number 4 on the self-care for yourself, but it's number 7 on the self-care overall, is honor your body. And we kind of just talked about that with exercise. But what I also mean by honoring your body is reconnecting with your body. So breathe. Freaking stop what's going on. Stop doing and just sit down. Sit your butt down and breathe. Just breathe. Just freaking breathe. Breathing is cheap. Breathing is free. Breathing is easy for some of us who don't have issues or problems. Breathing is free, baby. Just breathe. Breathing is so important. It's stupid. Breathe. See how that works for you. Support yourself by just breathing. Thank you so much for hopping back in, Gary. 3K hearts. Oh, heart war. The number 5, but the super long deep breaths. Lou, what do you scope about? Tell the people. Do you scope, Lou? Oh no, I lost you. Breathe. Honor your body. Okay, Lou, what do you scope about? Got rid of anxiety and panic attacks without medicine. I want to help you do the same. Baby, Lou knows about breathing. Lou knows about breathing. So, check her out. Also, continue to build your rep in other ways. So everything that I've mentioned is just general stuff. Find what works for you, and you know what works for you. There's some things that work for you that I haven't listed. Breathing is super easy. Honoring your body is something that you need to discover for yourself. Self-care is something that you need to discover for yourself. Let's get physical! Annyeong, Tina Marie. Welcome. What up, boo? Hey. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, so let me run down the list again. How to support your support system. Thank them. Bonus, thank them the way they feel thanked in their support language, their love language. So if they're a gifter, give them a gift. Hey, thank you. And also, I would say add some evidence to that. Hey, thank you so much for coming through and giving me 3K hearts on my Periscope. Get specific, because then they'll be like, oh my God, I want to do that again. That's another thing too. Positive affirmation, positive reinforcement is what I mean to say. Positively reinforce it, because when you support your support system, guess what? You're supporting yourself, because they'll keep doing it. Can you hear me? They'll keep doing it. They'll keep supporting you. So everybody wins. Thank them in a way that they feel it. Support them in a way that they feel. You can't hear me? Did you really not hear me? Oh my God, tell me you're joking. Tell me you're joking. People appreciate that. I teach my kids to write thank you notes. Yes, the written word is still so important. I get no support, but I have a website for busy moms to support them. There you go. There you go. Busy moms need that. Okay, you know what, Roman? You play with me too much. I was like, oh my God, do I need to repeat that all over again? But good. Support them in a way that makes sense to them. Keep them in their lane. Don't try to be pushing people from, okay, you support me here, but let me see if I can move you here. No, if their way of supporting you is checking up on you, saying, hey, how you doing? And that's the most they want to do. Keep them in their lane. You save yourself the stress of saying they're not doing enough. You're just basically, keep them in their lane. There's a difference between kind of not asking someone to support you in a way that you feel more supported. Thank you so much for doing this. It would feel really good if I got this, or whatever, however you want to phrase it. And if people can't, okay, keep them in their lane. Okay, wide open. Bye. Thank you so much for stopping through, Gary. I appreciate you, always. Another way, be gentle. Be gentle with yourself. Acknowledge your wins. What did you do well? What went well? Have some self-care in place. Take care of yourself. Honor your body. Breathe, baby, breathe. Do what you can for your body. This is the vessel that carries you. This is the vessel that you've had since before you were born. You will have it even after you're gone. This is the vessel that carries all of who you are. If this vessel fails, ... And continue to build your rep. We talked extensively about your reputation yesterday. You're not going to trust your gift. You're not going to trust a baby. You're not going to trust the last light to someone who you don't trust. You want to be able to trust yourself. You got to build your own reputation. Great. Build your reputation. Thank you, Roman. This is great info to shift your state of mind. Listen up. Boom. Lou's got it. 3,000 hearts. Oh, Mr. Proctor. Get it. You look very young to be so wise. Thank you so much, Ava. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. I am named after my two grandmothers on both sides, so I like to think that they are my guardian angels. Thank you. I appreciate that. 4,000. Heart war! I'm about to close out. We'll see who won. Hey, Albert Van Rays. Boo, how you doing, Albert? Alright, guys, I'm leaving. This was not going to be as long as the other ones. Angels, light heels. I'm fine, dear. Oh, hey, Albert. Thanks so much for coming through. I appreciate you. I'm closing though, Albert. Continue to be a support system for yourself, Albert, and Light Heels, and Rita, and Roman, and Mr. Proctor, and Tina Marie, and Gary, and Nini, and Kiki, and Dylan, and all these amazing people who come through for me, and Rachel, and Sarah, keeping it real. Keeping it real. I will, as long as you keep keeping it real as well. Thank you so much for that, Roman. You rock as well. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your day and week, guys. I will talk to you probably tomorrow. I'm in your super fan. Oh, did you make it through? Yes. Yes. Low key, I want to be everybody's super fan, so I'm coming for your scopes, guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'm gonna close off with just a super simple thumbnail. I appreciate those hearts, all those hearts. I appreciate those green hearts, those yellow hearts, those orange hearts, those pink hearts, like all of those hearts. Thank you so much. So y'all can leave now. I'm gonna make a thumbnail. It's gonna be really silly. I would like to do that in private. So, bye. It's not frozen. I'm just making a thumbnail. You guys love to watch me suffer, don't you? I could be a really good ventriloquist, don't you think? Last time, it asked me out. Okay, I'm gonna let go of this card. And, oh god, light heels are... sounds like a good side gig. I think so too. Hey, Sandy! We're just finishing up! Bye!